Hello, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is a podcast by my dad and my uncle, and they're still unbelievably talking about music. Quite unbelievable. So I hope you enjoy it as much as we all did. It looks like they're going to start in about 14 seconds.
Hi there, welcome to another episode of BG's Broken Records. My name is Bob.
I'm Gare.
Gare, word up!
What a hop.
Sorry, it sounds so
Nice
bad.
day outside.
Oh my God.
Beauteous,
Fall in
beauteous.
Michigan
Yes,
is gorgeous.
so true.
It is. And, Gare,
Yes.
for driving over here, I got a present for you.
Oh, you come on.
I do. Hold. There you go. Take a look. What is it?
A Rubik's Cube. You know my mind doesn't work that way.
Are they hard? Is it hard to... what is it?
Oh.
New logo.
New logo. I like the red.
I do too.
The red is a good, it's a nice little splash in
I
there.
use Fiverr.com, and I got it done in 7 days.
All right. Looks
Yeah.
like I got to get busy getting some cards.
I've got the same amount, okay?
Boy, that's nice packaging.
But wait,
Look at the nice. Oh,
there's more.
there's more. What?
What's this?
What? I like coffee.
Really? I find that hard to believe since you just had an espresso.
Espresso. I was like saying that to Pam. Let's have an espresso. It's called espresso. Oh,
Nice.
with the new logo.
Yep. Coffee mug with the new logo.
Dude, that's sweet.
It is sweet.
Thank you.
Hey, my pleasure.
All right. Look at that. I'm going to use that every single time we podcast from now on.
Oh, okay. Here, let me see that.
Oh, thank you.
Here's what we do with that.
Dude,
There you go. Just throw it on the floor.
that's sweet. Thank you very much.
Hey, my pleasure. I have an article for you.
What?
Wall Street Journal last week, and it reminded me of the last episode with Al, and it's talking about Southern California punk rock.
When punk went west.
Yeah.
So I take it when punk
It's-
left New York and went over to...
Well, when they went from, I think, the Midwest out there. It's
Okay.
a review of two different books.
Oh.
It's an okay article. You know.
Thank you. I'll read
Have you
that.
ever heard of Agent Orange?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Jodie Foster's Army in here,
You,
JFA.
you love that one.
I do.
So, Gare,
Yes.
who's passed away?
Well, when you asked me that, we try and make sure we don't duplicate. So I went back and looked, and I know we didn't talk about this one, and a good name, Les Banks from Judas Priest. He was the drummer, died in April at age 77.
April.
Um,
Bass player and vocalist from Flipper died. He did.
I don't know
I'm
if
not-
I've ever listened. Have you listened to a full Flipper album all the way through?
Yeah. Once. I own it downstairs. It ain't.
You always talk about Flip. Al knew it. He was like,
Oh,
oh,
of
yeah,
course he
yeah.
did.
Let's see. Banks was an early figure with Judas Priest. He remained with the group through 79, appeared on their classic Stained Class and Killing Machine, left the band, but then resurfaced in 81. And he was inducted into the Hall of Fame with Judas Priest.
Sweet. So the guy's name was Bruce Luce, who was a bass player from Flipper. Then there was, the former singer and guitarist from Mastodon died.
Oh, okay. I know the name. I don't know the...
YouTube, there was a bunch of people, oh my God, Mastodon. I mean, it's not like Cathedral or anything like that.
I was just listening to that album last week.
You know.
Right.
So we mentioned Bobby Whitlock. Dean threw out Rick Davies from Supertramp, died.
Which was the soundtrack to, was it Will, who was like,
Oh, yeah.
I think I just threw up in my mouth. But there, I mean, in the early 80s, when
yeah.
was Breakfast in America? 81?
2-ish. Yeah.
You couldn't bump into a wall without hearing that.
So that's Roger Hodgson and this guy, Rick Davies.
Okay.
So if you think about it, if you look them up on Spotify, I think their first top 5 songs, popular plays, are all Breakfast in America.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that album was their album.
Have you ever seen where they, the lady with they show her now today?
Oh,
She's old.
Yeah.
But I think she's still alive. But it's kind of funny when they go back. And
But that's like, I just saw a picture of the woman who was on the cover of that Herb Alpert album.
dude, I was just thinking the same thing.
Shut up.
She's holding up the
Yeah, the
with
album.
well, no, it wasn't whipped cream. It was shaving cream.
It was shaving cream, but the
Right.
album's called Whipped Cream and Other
Correct.
Delights.
Correct.
Okay. And then, but I will tell you, I listened to Crime of the Century, which I think is the album before Breakfast in America.
Okay.
So good.
All right, hang on now, because I've never gone into the Supertramp.
Either have I.
Is it prog rock? Is it
Little
pop?
proggy. Yeah.
Has to be back.
Yeah.
Everyone was dabbling in the. Just a taste. Just a taste.
Hey, Rick, you want to do a whip it or anything like that?
You won't get hooked. Just a
No,
taste.
no, it's just a cookie, dude.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
chocolate
just-
marshmallow.
You're not going to get addicted.
Yes, it was. It was a little more out there.
Okay.
But okay. And then Breakfast in America was just popular music.
Home run. Oh, I did also find Barry Goldberg, which he was a blues musician, and the only reason I pulled him up, I played with Paul Butterfield, but he backed up Dylan in '65 at the Newport Folk Music Festival.
But I thought that was the band. No, you're probably right.
The band.
The band. Yeah.
Levon, the band.
Right.
Well, I don't know. In '65, he'd.
You might be right that he might have grabbed the band afterwards because I think he wanted to tour after.
But over the years, he contributed to albums by Leonard Cohen, the Flying Burrito Brothers, Al Cooper, Mike Bloomfield.
Yeah, Mike Bloomfield. Oh God,
Who's
yeah.
Mike? I don't know Mike Bloomfield.
That
guy, Mike.
I can't remember. Like one of the greatest guitarists out there.
Anyways, I like.
I can't remember what band he was in.
the '65 Newport. I thought that was kind of cool.
Terry Reid, British rock and roller, who rumor had it turned down the gig to sing for Led Zeppelin, which is a complete fallacy. He was in a band. He introduced Jimmy Page to Plant and Bonham, who were in a band. They're like, "Oh, you should go see this guy." They never said, "Terry, come play for our band."
Things get so blurry sometimes.
Over 50 years.
Yeah, it's like, dude, they wanted me. No,
And
they didn't.
And then also, Deep Purple asked him to join. I think it was right after Rod Evans was the singer, and before they got Ian
Coverdale.
Gillan.
Oh,
Before they got Ian Gillan.
after Ian Gillan and then Coverdale.
Coverdale.
I had to just get my Coverdale was in there.
There you go. There you go. That's when they put out Come Taste the Band and Stormbringer. Oh, he did Burn.
Who did?
Coverdale did Burn.
That's Coverdale?
That's Coverdale.
Before his illustrious career with Whitesnake.
Yeah. So it's interesting because Terry Reid, I've heard his name before. Gary at Firebird Records has mentioned it, but my brother-in-law, Ted, sends me a text when this occurs. Hey, Bob, this album was the soundtrack to my youth. And I was like, Ted, I've known you 25 years, man. You've never talked music with me. This is
Where's this been? We need to get together.
dude, you listen to this? I mean, that's like
That's funny.
mega. So Terry Reid, another one dead.
All right. That's all I had. I just grabbed those
No,
two.
that's good. That's good. That's good
Right.
stuff. Things that sold.
Oh, always say this. This is my favorite. Love this. Tangible items.
Not much.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I've got Beatles autographs on the back of a ticket, 3,000 pounds. Beatles autographs, full set of autographs on the rear of the LP sleeve, no record included, of A Hard Day's Night, stating, "To the Johnson sisters with love from the Beatles, Paul McCartney, XXX, Ringo Starr, XXX, George Harrison, and John Lennon, who draws an arrow to his image because, just in case."
Okay.
Rob Zombie's house in L.A. going for $9 million.
Oh,
No, it's sold.
I remember that was on Cribs. He had all the horror stuff in there and blah, blah, blah. And, Right.
Yeah. Sex Pistols poster, headlined by Brett Marvin and the Thunderbolts, a.k.a. Terry Dactyl and the Dinosaurs, who released a novelty hit, Seaside Shuffle, in 1972. This is a poster from 1975 at the London Polytechnic. This is possibly the first billing for the Sex Pistols on a concert poster. 43,000 pounds.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
It's kind of cool.
I'm going to buy the Beatles autographs before I buy a Pistols poster.
Oh, yeah.
Or Rob Zombie's house.
Well, they're having that CBGB's thing.
Yeah. We talked about it.
Right. And Pistols are playing Really?
Uh,
Really?
I'd actually go see them if they came through.
Well, Steve Jones is who else? I mean,
Oh, it's Glenn Matlock, Steve Jones, and
they got a new lead
Paul.
singer.
Yeah, they got a new who's young,
Oh, okay.
who's like 40 years old. Paul Cook.
Okay.
Paul Cook's a drummer.
And since you brought up Beatles, I have to bring this up because I sent it to you and Dan. So this was it this week? 61 years ago, the Beatles checked into room 1566 of the Whittier Hotel after their show at the Olympia. Stadium, September 6, 1964. But I love this. Chicago TV producers Larry Einhorn and
I thought you were going to say Moe and Curly.
Richie Victor bought 8 bed sheets and 4 pillowcases that the band used, chopped them up into 1-inch swatches, glued them to certificates of authenticity, and sold them to the rabid fans. Brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant. I don't know how much they sold them for, but anyways, that building still sits empty on the river.
It's been empty a long time because
Figure.
It turned into a
The front building turned into senior
living. Yeah.
But the back building's been, and that's where Pam's mom had her first wedding reception at the Whittier.
Okay. All right. There we go.
That's all I have to say about that.
You got a new song?
I do. Actually, I know we're not using last names, but I'll just use single names. Pisser. I talked to Pisser on the way over here.
Former bass player of what band?
Skin Disease, which I have more on that in a second. But he hit me to David Gilmour's first solo after Floyd, and this was the album's called "Raise My Rent," 1978. Mahalis is the first tune. I've only gotten through like 3 tunes, but 9 songs, 48 minutes, 30 seconds. This is Mahalis from 78, David Gilmour. Just mellow. I mean, just typical David Gilmour.
I mean, he's got that echo down like nobody's business.
But just the $1 million strum.
Yep. Does he sing?
The next song he sings, he might not sing on this one. Definitely worth checking out. I'm not a huge Floyd guy, as Bob and I were talking. Always liked David Gilmour. Saw him once solo in 86, maybe 85 at Pine Knob. It's good.
Yeah. I've listened to this album all the way through. It is damn good.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Oh, it really is.
Yeah, Pisser said it was it was good. So now to follow up on, and this is for Al, Skin Disease, because he forgot the name of the band. You had Al on drums, Pisser on bass, Casey singing vocals, and Kevin Monroe on guitar. And as Pisser said, Kevin Monroe was the best out of all of them. And then they had 2 official practices. They had the Bones for 1 song, and then Pisser to this day is a little. They kind of moved on from him and never told him he was out of the band. So, Al, if you can give us a call and kind of
straighten that out.
Yeah, substantiate some of this for us.
Did you really kick him out, or did he just?
Well, the best part was they gave him a real guitar because they didn't have a bass, and they just said, "Hey, hit the top 2 strings." So they said to Pisser, "You could have been someone with a real bass."
Turn it down half a step, pal.
And that's all the story on Skin Disease.
Nice. So
funny shit.
Oh, totally. So when Coletti, and I'll only use the last name on him, who now sits in federal penitentiary.
No, he's in a halfway house. He finally got out.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I think he's in a halfway house. I'm sorry. Anyways, Bob, you were saying?
We may have just lost a listener. Okay. But he had a band in 10th grade with the Johnson Brothers and Fisher and Casabon.
Yeah.
So they're like, I said, I'll sing for you. Dude, I don't have a voice. Never have.
Did you sing at that pom-pom party?
No, they'd kicked me out by then.
Oh, that's the only time I ever.
Right. So Fisher comes up to me and goes, I lobbied to keep you in, but they don't want you. And I go, dude, whatever.
The guys came to me and said, and they elected me the spokesperson.
Right. And I said, I don't care. And then they got Longwell. So he's the one who sang at that party.
Yeah, blonde hair.
Yeah. A year older than us.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was funny. And then
bastard.
Who cares? And then I don't blame them. Dude, they wanted me to sing Roger Daltrey, Brad Delp,
What?
and Robert Plant. I mean,
Wow.
oh, and Bon Scott. Come on, man.
Wow.
You can't do that stuff. Oh, well, that's by the by. My song, Juliana Hatfield, brand new tune. So if you guys say that we don't listen to new music, shame on you.
Yeah,
So
who says that?
here's a new song called Scratchers.
Oh.
Oops, sorry.
Always liked her. Listen to those lyrics.
Good tune. Brand
Not
new.
bad. Not
Brand
bad.
new. So,
Pretty good.
we do listen to some new music.
Right, once in a while.
Speaking of new music, what's our topic today, Gary?
Oh, we're doing double albums.
Okay. I'm just going to pull out a piece of paper.
But you didn't give him the teaser. We did the unthinkable. Whoa!
Oh.
More to come later.
Oh, yeah,
on
you gotta
that.
tune into the end.
Yeah,
This
no,
is a-
not, you got to stay to the end.
Yeah, this is
to
a
hear
good
the
one.
unthinkable.
This is a good one. So here's what ticked me off. And
Oh.
I think everyone out there knows that we don't really care for Rolling Stone and their
No.
decision-making process.
No.
Oh, my God, Gare. Wait a minute. I digress. I'm reading that book that those podcasters in Bristol told me about, the assassination of John Lennon.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Really?
It was a hit.
Really?
It was a hit. In January, he was supposed to get his green card.
And didn't J. Edgar have a file on him?
Uh-huh. And
Wait, well, 1980, J. Edgar was long gone.
yeah,
But the file probably still lived on.
Nixon, the whole. Oh yeah, There's no way where he ended up that he could have been shot by Mark Chapman. Oh, and
Wow.
what is it called? MK Ultra, that mind drug experiment where they created LSD and they made the Manchurian Candidate people.
Yeah.
They're saying Chapman was part of that. Uh-huh.
Has anyone interviewed Mark David Chapman
A
about
few
it?
times. It's a good book.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay, so Rolling Stone. Here's my question. How can the album that's rated number 1 prior to 2003 and in 2003 and in 2012 end up at number 23 8 years later, Sgt. Pepper? What would knock Sgt. Pepper's out of the number 1 spot? Marvin Gaye, What's Going On?
Oh,
Great album. Just don't see it
no.
knocking it out.
That is not an apples to
Okay.
apples.
How does the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds remain at number 2 for all these things?
You know, we've talked about it. You cannot put on Pet Sounds and listen to it
No, all the way
start
through.
to finish.
Can't.
No, you jump around. We already talked about
It's-
all this.
It's kind of tough. I will just kind of run through these. Beatles, Beach Boys, Beatles Revolver. This is the 2003. Dylan 61, Beatles Rubber Soul, Marvin Gaye What's Going On, Rolling Stone Exile. Should have had Some Girls. Clash London Calling, Bob Dylan, Blonde on Blonde, Beatles White Album, Elvis Presley, Miles Davis, Velvet Underground, Beatles Again, Abbey Road, Jimi Hendrix, Dylan, Blood on the Tracks, great album. So, but in 2003 they had Nirvana, Nevermind, which is, good. Springsteen, Born to Run, Van Morrison, Michael Jackson, Thriller, which is up there.
But we also talked about how the licensing and the bands keeping an eye on no one using their likeness, their music. The Beatles, they're going to go away. Hendrix is going to go away. The Stones
Hendrix is going to go away, but
it's just going to go away. I mean,
well, in '95 the Beatles did that anthology thing.
Right.
So it was 3 albums, 10 videos, or whatever. They just released anthology for it. They are doing everything they can, Apple is, to keep them in the spotlight.
you and Dan, you guys are much more in tune with the Beatles than I am. I don't know. Do you feel there's a fade? It's hard to say.
It's hard to say, but they are doing a good job keeping their name out there. They just
Okay.
released another box set, which is a total replica of one they released 10 years earlier. They
course.
just remastered it. And then at the end of the 2003 John Lennon Plastic Ono Band, Stevie Wonder Intervisions, James Brown Live at the Apollo, Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Okay, so Fleetwood Mac Rumors is the last one on there.
Okay.
2012, Sgt. Pepper's, Pet Sounds, Revolver, Highway 61, Rubber Soul, What's Going On, Exile, London Calling, Blonde on Blonde, White Album, Elvis Presley, Sun Sessions, Miles Davis, Kind of Blue. It's identical, man. It's identical top 10. Abbey Road's in the same spot at number 11. Blood on the Tracks, Nirvana. Nothing is new in those 10 years. No, sorry. Yeah, 10 years. Robert Johnson, Complete Recordings. Yeah, I don't see that one. Let's go to 2020, which is the last one they did. Marvin Gaye, What's Going On, Beach Boys, Pet Sounds, Joni Mitchell, Blue. I had not mentioned Joni Mitchell in the last two columns. Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life.
We talked about this.
Okay, I just tried to listen to that whole thing.
Nope.
Can't do it.
As is a great tune, but other
Sir Duke, all that stuff.
But for the most part, there's about maybe 5 songs, maybe.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
And critics
love it.
Talk about that album all the time.
I looked up All Music Guide. 1970 to 1980, save one release in 79. The dude was 5 out of 5 stars.
Sure.
On every album.
Sure.
Could do no wrong. Then you go to the Beatles, Nirvana. Fleetwood Mac jumps from 23, and then 18 years later jumps to number 7. Prince and the Revolution, Purple Rain. I get it. Blood on the Tracks. Lauryn Hill, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Jumped up there.
All right. Have you ever listened to that album?
Nope.
Oh,
if you hear guys mowing the lawn, they're mowing the lawn. Sorry.
What's that noise? Guy's mowing the... Oh, no. Now he's using a blower.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah.
Thanks, pal. Okay, then Aretha Franklin, I've Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You. Okay, I can get that. Exile on Main Street has dropped down. Public Enemy. It takes a nation of millions to hold us back.
Yeah.
The Clash dropped. Kanye West, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Dylan 61. Kendrick Lamar, Up to Pimp a Butterfly. Radiohead, Kid A. Bruce Springsteen drops down. Notorious B.I.G., The Velvet Underground, Sgt. Pepper's all the way at the bottom in Carole King's Tapestry. Dude, Rolling Stone blows.
All of that was lightning in a bottle once. That lightning's gone out, and they just keep regenerating.
Right.
Well, Jan Wenner's nuts.
He is nuts.
I know
Oh, and he wrote in a book that he was with Yoko Ono right after John died or something like that. And she's like, no, he really wasn't. Okay. With all this in mind, I asked my friend, hey, hold on a second. Gloria, yeah, what is it, Gloria? Yeah, okay. We'll get to that copier salesman when we're done here.
Right.
I asked ChatGPT the 20 greatest double LPs in rock history because I got a link one day, sent it to Garrett, and I'm kind of thinking, I don't want these. But we wanted to look at them because we knew it was going to be Beatles, Stones,
Elton,
all this stuff. So I said, hey, ChatGPT, take out the Beatles, the Stones, Who, Zeppelin, and Hendrix. So they come back with Blonde on Blonde, great album, Clash, London Calling, Pink Floyd, The Wall. Then I went through it, and then there's a lot of other bands. But then I said, take out Pink Floyd and Dylan to make it a little more interesting.
Sure.
Because we all know Dylan made a great double album. We know Pink Floyd, The Wall. I love it. Clash, London Calling, Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Bruce Springsteen, The River. Sorry, the guy with the blower was out there. Allman Brothers, Fillmore East, Genesis, Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, ELO, Out of the Blue, Yes, Tales from Topographic Oceans, Grateful Dead, Europe is 72, Prince, Sign of the Times. Tried to get through that. Can't.
Okay. All right.
Fleetwood Mac, Tusk, Experimental, Fractured, and Daring Follow-Up to Rumors. Nope.
Fleetwood Mac, Tusk, that's under one of the ones I did.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Okay. People remember that this is no Beatles, Zeppelin, Stones, Who, Dylan, and Floyd. So then it goes to Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life, Todd Rundgren, Something Anything, no clue on that one, Santana, Moonflower, love side 1 of it, side 3 and 4, forget it. Chicago Transit Authority, first album.
Oh.
Great album.
So good.
Great album.
So good.
Uriah Heep Live, so good. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Live 73.
Have you ever gone deep in Uriah Heep's catalog?
I have a little downstairs. I do.
With Doug's or yours?
I think
That Doug had to have.
he just had Uriah Heep live, but not 73.
Do you have any Triumph in there?
Yeah,
Doug had to have some
I got a Triumph. I got a Triumph.
We won't have to spit them.
Sure, if you got time.
All right.
Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, Wilco being there. Modest Mouse, Lonesome Crowded West, Arcade Fire, Reflector, and Red Hot Chili Peppers, Stadium Arcade.
Got to jump into Arcade Fire a little bit more. Doug T. says we need to. So
And that's okay.
that's fine.
So we decided to take a couple of records, dive into them, give them a little bit of love or a little bit of kick in the shins,
Correct.
and then go from there.
All right.
Why don't you start?
All right. I'll start with Mr. Sunglasses, Elton John.
Captain Fantastic?
Captain Fantastic. Right. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, double album, 17 songs, 76 minutes, 1973. Sold over 30 million copies. One album.
Right.
Pretty impressive.
So I never owned it until we were in Chicago, and I started buying all those CDs because I found a credit card on the ground. What a great album! I'd never listened to it all the way through.
Start to finish. It
Great
is
album.
His magnum opus, often considered one of his greatest works, opens with Funeral for a Friend, 11-minute, 6-second song. Go to the bass riff at 4 minutes and 55 seconds.
Okay.
It's just a little skiddly dang. I like that. Highlights, Candle in the Wind, Benny and the Jets, Gray Seal is one of my
Gray
favorites.
Seal, Jamaica Jerk Off.
Dirty Little Girl.
Yep.
My favorite album, one of my favorite songs off the album is Harmony. Great song.
See, I thought that was a different album.
No.
Oh.
No. No,
Oh,
sir. No,
okay.
sir.
All right.
Album reached number 2 on U.S. Billboard Hot 173, and it remains one of Elton's most beloved albums. It had the classic band lineup, Elton,
Yep.
Davy Johnson.
Davy Johnson, who's still with him.
But he's been with them since the start.
So, not the first album, but I think the second or third, probably
He's-
second album, he's had this lineup, which is Nigel Olsson,
Oh, go ahead.
Ray Cooper,
Yeah. D. Murray,
Dee Murray, that's the bass player who died.
Del Newman, who I never heard, orchestral
Newman.
arrangements on several tracks. The song has no title. The Ballad of
Song
Danny
has
Bain-
no title. It's so good.
Good too. Leroy Gomez, saxophone.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
but it was Davey, Nigel, Dee, and
Which
Ray
is
Cooper.
considered Elton's classic band from 70 to 75.
And guess who was on stage downtown? All those guys except for Dee Murray, and he would have been there if he was alive.
Who? Wait, what?
So when I saw Elton,
Thank you.
the first and only time,
Okay.
he had all those guys up there.
And what year?
2 years ago, year and a half.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, he's
Okay.
still playing with them 50 years later. Dude,
Well, classic lineup known for their tight chemistry and huge live sound.
and I think the brothers Robinson should, take note of that.
Dang, those guys. That's
Yeah, great last album though.
correct.
Great last album.
Go.
Allman Brothers live at the Fillmore East.
Considered what? One of the best live albums ever?
Yeah, and I absolutely love it. The band in 1970, they put out 2 albums. The first album, self-titled, I really dig it. Idlewood South, okay, didn't sell much, didn't have a lot of commercial success. The band played continuously in 1970, performing over 300 dates on the road, traveling in a Ford Econoline van and later a Winnebago named Windbag.
That's good.
Oh, I love it. During this time, the group began to struggle with drug addictions. Everyone in the group, with the exception of the brothers, was also struggling to make a living. Greg was making money royalty from the songs he was working, and Dwayne did session work. In one incident, tour manager Twiggs Lydon stabbed and killed a promoter for not paying the band.
Well,
Exactly.
give me my money.
I mean, Pisser would have
You
done
owe
it.
me. I mean, sounds like you had it coming to
That's
him.
right. He later claimed temporary insanity. Their fortunes began to change in 1971. They said, "This is Greg. We're not intentionally trying to buck the system, but keeping our songs down to 3 minutes 14 just didn't work for us." They had befriended Bill Graham out on the West Coast, so he said, "Hey, come and play at the Fillmore." Bill Graham presents in New York Johnny Winter, Elvin Bishop group, and added the Allman Brothers.
Elvin Bishop.
3 nights, right?
Okay.
While Winter was the headliner, billed as the headliner, by the 3rd night, the Allman Brothers were closing the show.
Wow.
Yeah. On June 27th, this is a good one, June 27th, 1970, the Fillmore East closed, might have been 71, and the band were invited to play a final invitation-only concert along with Edgar Winter, love him, the Beach Boys, and Country Joe McDonald.
Fun.
The Beach Boys initially refused to perform unless they headlined the event, but Graham refused, telling them that the Allman Brothers would be closing the show and they were free to leave if they disagreed.
Yeah.
So the second album of Eat a Peach is all this recording from that show.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
This is funny. So you know the front cover of Live at the Fillmore.
Are you going to talk about Dwayne? You can talk about
Right.
that? Yeah, go ahead.
So
I was going to jump in with it, but you already got it.
this is what the cover was supposed to look like.
Okay.
So it's just the guys sitting on all their equipment, just pissed off to be there.
Well, and they
They
said the
are
photographer was a total dick.
Jim Marshall.
It just like kept saying, I don't know, whatever. They hated him.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So then they're bored, getting tired of this thing. Dwayne sees his drug dealer, runs over, buys a bag of weed, comes back, covers it in his crotch with his hands, which you can see if you look up the album cover. Everybody starts laughing their ass off. Marshall took the picture. That's the cover of the album.
And that's history. Yeah,
Dude.
I love that.
Dude,
'cause
that
he's-
is so freaking funny because they just wanted to be a meat and potatoes band.
right.
They got a little bothered with the Southern Rock thing and the jam band thing. And Craig Allman said, "We're just a band that jams."
Oh,
Oh, okay.
all right.
And then on the back was all the roadies. Here's the reviews of the thing. All Music gave it 5 out of 5. Remains the pinnacle of the Allman Brothers and Southern rock at its most elastic, bluesy, and jazzy. See, I don't hear Southern rock in there. I
No.
don't.
No. Bluesy? Sure.
Oh, sure, jazzy.
Yep,
Sure.
Sure.
I don't hear Ramblin' Man in there. I don't hear Country Pony Boy in there from Brothers and Sisters.
Well, it's you got the it's almost a fusion
It is.
in there with but
Rolling Stone gave it 5 stars in a 2002 review, commenting that it remains the finest live record performance ever committed to vinyl, and the album captures America's best blues rock band at its peak. I love that album.
it's a great album.
It's a great album. I have a couple copies of it. You know what's funny? The one that I've been toting around for 40 years still sounds great.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could your vinyl in your basement probably still sounds really good. I mean, you'd have to get a turntable to figure that one out, but hey, Paul Gorham.
As soon as Paul G gets a turntable, I'll go get a I gotta get speakers. Dude. Gotta get a receiver.
So I sent Paul a picture. There's that place out in Ann Arbor. They do refurb stuff, but they're selling new TIAC turntables, $350. Send it to Paul. Just do it. He goes. And he replied with a picture of a $25 turntable. He goes, "Well, maybe Ellen with a couple drinks in her will let me buy this." And I'm like, "Paul, man up, man.
Come on.
Two drinks are $25 right there.
Put some pants
Come
on.
on, son."
Right. Boy.
Who do you got?
So
Who do you got next?
I'm segueing from that into Genesis. And I like interviewing Alec. Genesis, no. Just can't I put it no. Can't do it.
The guys in Bristol who do Growing Up with Vince and Jeremy.
Okay.
I asked him something about music, and he came back. He goes, "Oh, these are my Genesis albums." So I put on Foxtrot when I had a long drive.
Okay.
It's a good album.
Proggy. It's got to be
Oh,
proggy.
yeah. The last song, Supper Served, or I can't remember the title off the top of my head. Yeah, it's 20 minutes long. I literally did think at one point, is this the same song?
Thank you. Yes. So Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, 23 songs, 1 hour, 34 minutes, 1974. Peter Gabriel's theatrical, prod rock, storytelling pinnacle. Say that 3 times fast. This was Peter Gabriel's last album.
Yup.
Highlights from the album: The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, 4 minutes, 53 seconds.
Great song.
Great song. Kind of stops there, in my opinion. Now, I don't know a ton about this album. Of course, my sisters had this album, and they used to spin it. But you've got a song.
And what was their review of it?
Oh, I don't. Oh, they liked it.
Shouldn't you have just interviewed him before you got over here?
We should interview my sister so to get the Barbara Streisand, Genesis, Barry Manilow perspective. Longest tune on the album, The Colony of Slippermen. 8 minutes, 11 seconds. Couldn't even get through the whole tune.
So what's the story of the album?
Considered one of the defining prog rock concepts album, though initially polarizing. Why? Because it sucks and nobody wants to listen to it? Polarizing. That's what my definition of that is. You know, I've got a quote from a listener. Pat O said they didn't realize that this type of Genesis was kind of close to Rush. Whoa. I had to put it in. I was like, dude, have you put on like Farewell to Kings or put on some of that early Rush? You're like, oh God, I got it.
So I thought The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway was a story about some kid in New York who.
You told me this. I didn't see that, and I couldn't listen to the whole album to get through it all. But now go ahead.
But I think side 1 and 2 are the story, and 3 and 4 are all instrumental, if I remember correctly. And the band was getting pissed at Gabriel because I think one of his children died just before this.
Oh, I don't know.
And he wrote all the lyrics by himself, no inclusion from everybody else. He shows up and he says, "Hey, this is it. This is our songs." And they're like, "Come on, man."
Dude, we talked about this.
Yeah.
This is just like Pet Sounds. Brian Wilson went and wrote pretty much everything. And
yeah, but right.
And
but
here we are talking about Pet Sounds.
The Beach Boys didn't have Tony Banks, Mike Rutherford, and those guys. I mean, we're talking, Mike Love, Dennis Wilson,
Dry off from the beach and get over here. We
want a headline over the Allman Brothers.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Well, here we go. It tells the story of Rael, a Puerto Rican youth in New York City who embarks on a dreamlike journey filled with bizarre characters and symbolic trials. Oh, my God. Talk about painful.
See, that's like a Lenny Kravitz album. It's all love.
Now, you know what?
And get
now
together.
I'm gonna have to listen to it. It let's see. Peaked at number 10. Oh, I like this. Canada top 50. Peaked at 46. All righty. Why? I'm dumber for reading that fact.
So, all right.
All right, let's move on
You
from
got
Genesis.
it. The Clash, London Calling.
Oh, good. All
okay,
right, good.
So, look, I think everybody of our age with good taste in music says London Calling is one of the greatest albums ever made.
100%.
I found it in my brother's collection, and I never gave it back to him. Hey, look.
I'm just letting you know.
Jim told me just let it roll.
I know, I'm just letting you know.
I know we're
Let's
at
not
41
get in a
minutes.
fight. Don't get in a fight.
I gave you a gift. Give me it back, dude. Give me my mug back.
No.
Right. The Clash puts out 2 albums. So they put out the first album, which is pretty hardcore punk. Then they put out Give 'Em Enough Rope, which I love. Then they're produced by one guy, and they get rid of them. Mick Jones loved Mott the Hoople, which is, you can see why. But Guy Stevens used to produce Mott the Hoople. So
there you go.
they went to Mott the Hoople. They went to Guy Stevens and said, let's do the next album. Touring. They show up at the studio. They've got nothing. No songs. I think they did that album in 7 weeks. Start to finish, right?
All right.
Okay. So that's off the top of my head. Speaking on the album, Jack Sargent, don't know who he is, remarked that whether the Clash completely abandoned their punk roots or pushed punk's musical eclecticism and diversity into new terrain remains controversial. But you know what, man? That goes back to what Al said in the last recording. He said, look, these guys, they just got better because they kept playing their music. It's like going from Negative Approach to the Laughing Hyenas. They were more musicians.
Sure.
It's the exact same thing here. They recorded at a place called Vanilla Studios because I think they got kicked out of their place in Camden. Strummer wrote Lost in the Supermarket, imagining Jones's childhood growing up in the basement with his mother and grandmother. Guns of Brixton was written by Paul Simonon. It's interesting how the album was, like I said, it was recorded in a 5 to 6 week period involving 18-hour days, with many of the songs recorded in 1 or 2 takes. That's a talented band.
Absolutely.
Guns of Brixton, with narratives featuring both fictional and life-based characters such as the underworld criminal named Jimmy Jazz and a gun-toting Jimmy Cliff, aspirant living in Brixton, Guns of Brixton. Death or Glory examines Strummer's life in retrospect and acknowledges the complications and responsibilities of adulthood. And Lovers Rock advocates safe sex and planning.
Well, there you go.
We all know the cover. It's Paul Simonon smashing a Fender bass.
Best cover ever, man.
So I've seen the bass live. I think I took a picture of it and sent it to you.
You did.
It's on display. So they initially didn't want to use that photo as the cover. In 2002, this person said the photograph was named the best rock and roll photograph of all time by Q Magazine, commenting that it captures the ultimate rock and roll moment, a total loss of control.
Did they talk about what they were going to use for a... If they didn't want to use that one?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The cover artwork that was designed by Lowry, and it was an homage to the design of Elvis Presley's self-titled debut album with pink letters down the left side and green text across the bottom.
Oh,
the cover was named to the 9th best album cover of all time by Q Magazine. Big Audio Dynamite, which was Mick Jones's next album, used the same scheme in their F Punk album. Oh, and they actually made a stamp out of it over in Britain.
The Clash album? Or
the album cover for London Calling was among the 10 chosen by the Royal Mail for a set of classic album cover postage stamps issued in 2010.
See, now I would buy that.
Oh, for
at
sure.
Auction. A sheet of somebody's got a sheet of those out there. That's cool.
I bet you can get them pretty,
No, they're super hard to get, and it's $100,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the album was released in the United Kingdom, and I remember talking to Chip about this. At one point, they said it was one of the best albums of the 70s because it was released December 15th, 1979, and people said it was the best of the 80s.
Ooh,
right?
Look at that.
Well, it was released in January of 1980 in the U.S., but in December 14th, 1979 in the UK. The gatefold cover design of the LP was released only in Japan. London Calling was released as a double album. It only sold for the price of a single, which I think is what they did with Sandinista too.
Interesting.
I think they went 3 albums and priced it at 2.
Wow.
The Clash's record label, CBS, at first denied the band's request for the album to be released as a double. In return, CBS gave permission for the band to include a free 12-inch single that played at 33 1/3. Ultimately, the planned 12-inch record became a second 9-track LP. The final track, Train in Vain, which is their most popular song, was originally excluded from the back cover's track listing. It was intended to be given away through a promotion with the New Music Express magazine, but was added to the album at the last minute after the deal fell through. Sold 2 million copies. Oh, Allman Brothers sold 2 million copies. The album peaked at number 9 in the UK, was certified gold in December of 79, literally 500,000. No, 250,000? 250,000? Yeah, 250,000 sold the first month it was out. Performed extremely well. Peaked at number 11 in the UK charts. There's that video of those guys singing a song. I think it was London Calling on a barge going down the River Thames. I know you've seen it.
Oh, all right.
Now, this is funny. London Calling was released as a single in February 1980. It peaked at number 23 on the Billboard Hot 100 singles. And London Calling / Train in Vain peaked at number 30 on the Billboard Disco Top 100 chart.
Really? Huh.
Give me one more record, Gare.
Oh, this is a good one, too. And especially to follow the Clash. ELO, Out of the Blue, 77. All I have to do is mention the notable tracks, and you'll hear them in your brain.
Oh, for sure.
Turn to Stone, Sweet Talking Woman, Mr. Blue Sky, maybe not Wild West Hero, It's Over, and The Whale. But Turn to Stone, Sweet Talking Woman, and Mr. Blue Sky, you can hear all those right now in your head.
But that's also an album you can play start to finish. No problem.
70 minutes, double LP, obviously, 17 songs. Jeff Lynne's lush symphonic pop experiment across 4 sides. This was their most ambitious, most successful album, and it cemented Jeff Lynne's reputation as a master of symphonic rock.
There you go. I love that album.
It is. I can listen to that album all the time. Peaked at number 4 in the UK, peaked at number 4 in the US. Do you want me to read the lineup? I really don't.
No, nobody knows the lineup.
Yeah, Jeff Lynne's the only one you know.
Some guy just died recently from the band. I can't remember what his name was.
I saw that. 10 million copies sold worldwide. It marked the peak of their ELO's classic era.
Yeah.
They'd score hits later, but Out of the Blue was their artistic, commercial high water mark. And we've talked about it. You saw them last year.
I seen him twice.
And you said it was just great.
Going back to our conversation with Al, I felt like a kid again. I'm listening to this stuff, and my roommate and I, just kind of a last minute thing, said, hey, let's go to this show. And it was over in London, and it was at the O2. We just got on the Jubilee, shot straight down there, saw that I was beside myself in glee. Then he comes to town, hey, roomie, we got to go.
Right.
And I didn't have to wear earplugs, which I always do.
Oh, nice.
It was really, he was so appreciative of the audience. It was staggering.
Well, and we've talked about this too. He tried to get this going, wasn't it, years before? And ticket sales were
early 2000s.
Like
dead. They canceled it.
They canceled it, yeah.
Because I talked to our dentist and I said, hey, let's go. Oh, I'll go see him. Okay, cool. No, nothing. They canceled it. I was so bummed out.
They did say, I found this interesting, that this album in 77 was the beginning, the shift away from prog excess to punk and new wave were emerging. So that's 77. That's Pistols. That's Clash.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Ramones.
Yep.
All that.
Yeah, but you can't, honest to God, you can't put Ramones' first album and ELO Out of the Blue even in the same room.
No.
I mean,
after.
No,
we
I get
closed
it.
the
I
door.
get it.
ELO, you guys wait out here.
Right.
Ramones, Clash, everybody else, come on in.
I've got their first album right there.
Yeah.
It's harsh.
Ramones?
No.
Oh.
ELO's first album. So they were in The Move. So Roy Wood was in The Move. It was his band.
Okay.
You've heard some of the songs. Jeff Lynne joins at the end. Then the two of them create a band called the Electric Light Orchestra. They record one album together. You can tell who wrote what songs.
Okay.
Roy leaves. He goes on to form Wizard, which was a good band. And then Jeff Lynne just took over, and that was it. But I'm telling you, a new world record. Oh,
how about this?
Such a great album.
Biggest stadium bands of the 70s. They rivaled Fleetwood Mac, Queen,
sure,
and even Zeppelin for a crowd.
I believe it.
I don't have specific numbers, but
no. Give me a number.
I don't have one.
Give me a location.
I don't have one.
Who's the promoter?
Cemented Jeff Lynne's reputation as a producer, producing for George Harrison, Tom Petty, and obviously the Traveling Wilburys.
All right. I think we've touched on a couple of things here.
Yes.
I think we're pretty good. What do you think?
Sure.
Oh,
yeah, I get so much information. We'll save it for the next time we meet.
Oh, my goodness.
We can continue because we didn't even get into Chicago's first album,
which is phenomenal.
Which Terry Kath, and I even had to go down. Always liked James Pankow, P-A-N-K.
Yeah.
Dude, the guy on trombone who was the most animated guy out there.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever see Chicago?
No.
And did I?
No.
No.
Sorry, Mr. Rutherford.
Yeah, they only have 46 albums, but okay. And and we're gonna have to save it for the next time. The Unthinkable. Next time.
Oh no.
We're
the
gonna
Unthinkable.
do it now.
Do it now.
Okay.
Do it now.
Well, I learned so this is kind of funny. Bob was like, we're gonna take obviously I'm a big Stones guy, Bob's a big Beatles guy. We were gonna take double albums from both, and Bob said,
which there's only one.
And I'll let Bob, because here comes the Unthinkable. What is it, Bob?
We each have to cut the opposing band's double album from 2 to 1.
So I took the Beatles. Bob took the Stones. Of course, he gave me Exile, and I just banged that out right away. And then he's like, no, we're going to switch it up. I'm like, all right.
So Gare has to cut the Beatles' White Album from 2 albums to 1. And I had to cut Exile from 2 to 1.
And for me, I must admit, like no bullshit, I have never listened to the White Album all the way through.
Yeah.
And it was a really good learning experience, Bob.
You told me Piggies is your favorite song now.
But here's the word that I learned from this. Proto metal.
For Helter Skelter.
Well, proto metal is a term used to describe the heavy, riff-driven hard rock of the late 60s and early 70s that directly influenced the birth of heavy metal. Who says you don't learn stuff here on BG's Broken Record?
I'm telling you right now.
Had you ever heard of proto-rock,
Yeah.
proto-metal?
Yeah.
Oh, of course you have. Whoops. Whoa.
Al,
Whoa.
splice that out. Gare, go through start to finish because you not only had to jettison some songs, you had to put them in a playable order.
And then Bob made me do math, too.
Oh,
to
yeah.
Make sure I didn't go over 45 minutes.
That's right. So each side, 22 and a half minutes.
So the
Go.
tunes that were not included in my new Beatles White Album, Wild Honey Pie
Yeah. Honey
Oh.
pie. Yeah, okay.
and Piggies.
Yeah.
Terrible song.
Yeah.
Terrible. So here's the deal. I have Back in the USSR, Obla Di,
Obladi oblada.
that one, Obla, right. The continuing story of Bungalow Bill. That's good.
Yeah.
While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Great song.
Birthday, I Will. Love
Yep.
that. Why Don't We Do It in the Road? I
Great
like that.
song.
Helter Skelter.
The Ashland Bump played that.
Oh, nice.
That-
Helter Skelter, great tune. Sexy Sadie. Everybody's got something to hide except me and my monkey. That's a
Great
great
song.
song. Blackbird, Your Blues. And here's the kicker. Here's the cherry on the sundae. I'm going through it. Good Night.
Yeah. To end it.
To end it, sung by Ringo. It sounds like they're using a theremin. I'll
Yeah.
talk about theremin in the
Yeah.
beginning. Had to look that up. Nope,
Yeah.
not a theremin. And this was a song that John wrote for Julian
Yeah.
to help him just go to bed, and Ringo sing. And it's a full orchestra. Even
Yeah.
Ringo
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
good on this tune.
Yeah.
You know? And then my last one was Mother Nature's Son.
Mother Nature's Son. Yeah.
Comes in at a total of 39 minutes and 86 seconds.
I noticed you didn't put Revolution number 9 on there.
No.
Why
Dude,
not?
no. These are the best tunes right here.
Okay, so I took Exile
Okay.
and I cut it down
All right.
and I changed the lineup.
What?
Okay, you ready?
What'd you got there?
We're going to start off with what I think is one of the greatest rock songs ever, like probably in the top 3, Tumble and Dice.
The opening riff is the best. Yes.
All Down the Line,
Good one.
slow down a little with Soul Survivor.
Okay. Yeah.
Then we do a little Torn and Frayed.
Oh.
And then we end side 1 with Stop Breaking Down.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We open side 2 with Rocks Off,
Awesome.
Casino Boogie.
Yep.
Got to Keep Keith Happy with Happy,
Oh, okay. Right.
Sweet Virginia,
Great tune.
and Loving Cup. But I had a little room left over. So do you know what my cherry on the pie was, Gare?
Shine a light.
Nope.
Wait.
The best
Shake your hips.
the best song to end this album is Revolution number 1 by the Beatles. I threw it on there, Gare.
You can't
I
do
did.
that. No.
Who made the rules?
You
I
can't.
did. I did. I'm the winner.
Stones are going to be like, whoa, what are you guys doing here?
No,
What?
because it just is. So that album ends with the Beatles doing Revolution number.
And how many minutes is your new Exile album?
No problem, Gare.
What do you got?
I am at 38, 9, and then Revolution number 1. And you had that album, so I don't even know how long it is. I'm under 45, pal.
You know, it's crazy when you start looking at some of the tunes back in the USSR. 2 minutes, 43 seconds.
Oh, absolutely.
Why don't we do it in the road? 1 minute, 41 seconds.
Yeah.
The longest tune I had was Helter Skelter at 4 minutes and 29 seconds.
Yeah.
And when you're listening to all the tunes and you get to that and you're like, oh man, this is kind of a longer tune. Blackbird, 2 minutes, 18 seconds.
Right.
Everything, an average of about 3:15.
Hey, look, I could have put, roundabout on the end of it, okay? By yes. I was joking with Gare. I said, Gare, they've got, yes, is one of the greatest double albums, Scenes from a Topographic
Notice
Ocean.
neither one of us picked. Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't have it, so maybe I'll just spin Fragile and the Yes album back to back and pretend it's that.
Correct.
Because
And-
I can't tell you any song except Roundabout and
what was that dumb one from 90?
no, not that
Stupid
one.
80s. I don't, oh God. A Roundabout and what else did they used to spin on 70s rock radio?
There's a few. Hey, we're just dirging now.
Whoa.
Hey,
This was a long
it
one.
was a long one. Why don't we call it a day, Gare?
Okay,
What do
sounds good.
What do you think?
That's enough.
All I'm going to do now is hit the right pad, the right button.
See ya.
See you later.